Okay, Gemini, so thanks for joining. So hopefully you've seen your actual channeled messages that came out just before this one, a few minutes ago. And this one is actually going to be more spiritual or, well, anything that's in these cards. But in order to really keep up with your stories and everything that's coming out, these messages are going to be completely different to what it is to what I do on Patron, which will be the you versus them. Okay, but if you're looking at other Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and you don't know what the reading was when I'm saying in the channel stuff, you should have seen that reading. That's going to be the you versus them. Okay, so this one is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North Node, possible energy of 6, life path, or maybe Capricorn. But let's see what you've got coming up with these cards from the 7th until the 14th, showing me messages that you want to give to Gemini from the 7th until the 14th. Okay, so forgiveness. Can you forgive me? I'm hearing, please release me, let me be. Can you just let me be? Please be B. Is it B? Anybody beginning with B or, I don't know, bipolar? But I'm hearing, like, please forgive me. Can you just forgive me? Can you just let me in once more? Just let me in. Please let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in once more. Can we do this one more time? Can we give it a go around? Now I have to stick with your channeled messages that were there also, because your tarot reading might slightly mean something else. But I'm definitely hearing, look, can you forgive me for doing this? Can we move on? Can we just drop it? Can we forget it and start over exactly as what we was before? Can we do this exact same cycle again? And that's also learning to forgive. But normally what I don't like about forgiveness is normally when you forgive and excuse someone's behaviour, they can ask for forgiveness. That does not mean though that that isn't going to happen again. You have to Jen, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jasmine, or Jackie, Julian, Jack. Okay, but like that definitely does not mean that's not going to happen again. Spirit will say that you're always supposed to forgive people, but when people talk to you or treat you like crap, like they had in your actual channel messages, are you supposed to just like forgive people and just let them back in? So there's an error here, or Aaron, or Darren, okay, but there's an error of forgiveness. Because I'm feeling that this is someone that's going to come in and say something about, look, can we just drop all this, forget it, and just continue on as normal? Okay, but then if you've got an abnormal, or the name Abby, or Abigail, or Abbott, if you've got an abnormal behaviour, then that person would be asking to forgive, which means that can we just drop all this, forgive it and forget it, and just let bygones be bygones, and basically just do exactly as what we have done before. I am picking up an energy of possible Leo, because I just looked here and I see the sun. So it might have something to do with your son itself, or your daughter. Something to do with your son or your daughter. And it's kind of like, look, I'm really looking forgiveness, and I'm really looking just to like reconcile and do it again. But, you know, these cards, they can come up as fabricated, looks great, and forgiveness sounds like, can you forgive me? But that's going to be down to Pisces, because I'm hearing, can you forgive me? Can you not? Does he love me? Does he love me not? Afraid not. So I'm hearing like, does he love me? Does he want me not? Does he want me? Does he not want me not? Does he, or can he, or can't he? Okay. But I'm hearing forgiveness. Can you forgive me? We will find out what that forgiveness is, but I definitely keep picking up on like an apology, or basically someone trying to soften the energy down, but basically still go out and do exactly the same thing as what has happened before. Okay, so forgiveness. But normally when you forgive people and you excuse one's behaviour is normally where their true colours shine. Okay, because I'm picking up the shining, okay, here, shine energy, okay, or the name Shia, or Cheyenne, or something, or Diane, or Dana, or Dee, Danielle, Dan, but like, you know, listen sunshine, can you forgive me for doing this? But then their true colours shine after forgiveness, which means that if you decide to forgive this person, there might be an energy of like the shining, which would mean that I can pick up the fact that I know your behaviour patterns, right? So, like, if I forgive you, are you going to do this again? Well, how many times have you done it, Gemini? How many times have you gone over this like a broken record? Okay, so if you forgive this person and you excuse one's behaviour, has anybody in your life's behaviour proved to do exactly as what it always has? Okay. Because forgiveness is where you can forgive oneself, surely. but like, or the name Gary or Tina or Shaw, okay, but like, you know, you can forgive people, sure, of course you can, but that does not mean a person's going to change their behaviour if you know someone's routine, okay. So I'm hearing Tina, but I'm also hearing, I know your routine. I know that you're just about to say, look, can we just forgive and forget, and then basically do it all again, okay. So, you know, you can forgive people all day long. That does not mean that you have to excuse one's behaviour, though, okay. So let's see, Gemini, what they got coming up, please, for these cards for the 7th until the 14th for Gemini. Sun, rising, Venus, Jupiter, North Node. Dreams. Some of you could be on dream therapy or on a CPAP like myself or someone that you know has. This person is like scheming and dreaming. Like people are entering into your dream. Like this person's like, they dream of you. You dream of them. If you don't dream at all, and you don't dream of those and you're dreaming up an idea is always very good. But there's an energy here of the moon, which would mean Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay. And it might be having something to do with around like, I want you to forgive me, and I'm now asking for that in my dreams. Like I keep seeing you, like every time I think about you, I see you in my dreams. Like you enter into my, basically into my energy that's making me think constantly about you all of the time, and now I happen to find myself dreaming about you. Because your karma can make you do that. Okay, when you're going through any kind of good time or bad time in life, normally that's when you start dreaming things. Okay. Now for me, for instance, because I haven't been, I've been awake for fucking years, but like, because of my CPAP is actually giving me headaches now. Like woke up this morning with a huge, and I've got one now, a raging headache. But I actually noticed the first time I started using it that I started to dream again because I was actually hitting REM sleep, but I didn't have a very good one last night. Anybody out there for advice? Okay. Why does my CPAP wake me up at, say, 3 o'clock in the morning? If I fall asleep at, say, 11:30, 12 o'clock at night, and my CPAP's on, and it fits well, and it's not the mask that's actually physically waking me up, but why is it that I wake up 3.5 to 4 hours later and I only get that amount of sleep, and then I wake up like it's too much, like I can't, like it's too much to exhale through the pressure. But I think the pressure's fine because it doesn't wake me up within those 4 hours, but it does wake me up, and I don't know why it does wake me up, because I would love to just sleep straight through to like 6, 7 o'clock, but I can't. I can only get like 3 or 4 hours sleep, and I don't know why that is. But there might be something to do around dream sleep therapy or dreaming. Okay, yeah, for a lot of you, you're kind of like thinking a lot about a new thing, Stephen King, or like Steve, or a Lion, Leo, right, or an Aquarius. But like you're thinking, or this person is thinking about something that they want to do, like they really want to strive to be something. Okay, and that they're trying to forgive, but this is why you could be dealing with the Pisces. You see, I am one, right? A Pisces can forgive all day long. They will forgive you all day long, or you'll forgive them, whoever you like. But a Pisces goes off the scale of, I can forgive, but I will never forget. Like, and if it keeps happening, and it keeps happening, they'll never drop it. They'll never forget it. Eventually, they'll hold you accountable for that, because if you do things again, they won't forget it. They'll keep that in their mind, in their backlog, and think, well, you've done this before. You've done it before. You broke the trust, and you've done it again. 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 So it depends on who you're having beef with here, if you are. But forgiveness and dreams. I'm trying to forgive you, and then I'm trying to dream. Like I said, people could be coming into your physical dream state here. You might be starting to get messages in your actual dreams itself. Like, I mean, if it isn't you, it could be the other person. But think, like, energies come through sometimes. Like, it doesn't me, because I can't really dream. So mine happen when I'm awake, spiritually awake, but they actually happen to me while I'm awake. Okay, because spirit can come at any time. But I definitely keep picking up though that some of you, things happen and in your sleep, like in your actual dream, Because believe you me, when I said that in Aquarius reading a little while ago, and I said this, I think it was this card or another one, and I said about dreams. Okay, dreamscape or dreaming. I hadn't actually dreamt in years, and suddenly John West, as someone that I know called John West, I haven't seen this character in years, like absolute years. He's actually a Gemini, to be honest, but like he popped up in my dream for some reason, and I was like, why the fucking hell did I just dream about John West? And then, to be honest, I went out shopping. I went out shopping a little while ago, just like food and stuff like that. And in Britain, I don't know about you, but we have salmon. We have salmon. So the name's Sam or salmons, okay? But like we have salmon, tuna and salmon, like fish. Okay, so it might be a Piscean. But we have like salmon and tuna, and it's called West, John West. And it's a make of foods, and it's called John West. So some of you might know also a John West. But yeah, I keep hearing this like dreaming of you, like dreaming of you. That was actually in one of my Angel Radio songs a little while ago. So it might be coming up to the anniversary of me recording that. Some of you, it's coming up to your actual anniversary, or the name Anne or Annabelle. Anne, that came up in the Taurus reading. Okay, but Annabelle, I keep hearing anniversary, our anniversary. Gemini, Sun rising Venus, Jupiter North Node for 7th to the 14th. Courage, the lions, the pussies. Leo, so I've never used these, so you're going to have to give me some time because I've never used them before apart from these last two readings. But Aquarius or possible Leo, and you've got a 9 here. This could be a Virgo, and it could also possibly be a Cancer or Scorpio. Okay, the moon in the background there. Okay, but like the window of opportunity, because I keep picking up this window, like a physical window, right, but a round window. So you could be dealing with Rod, Jane, Zippy or Bungle, Rod, or Jane, the name Jane, or Jason. But yeah, courage, strength, to this doesn't really make too much sense. Forgive me, you are in my dreams, but you need to have courage to forgive me. Which means it can be like, I don't know, I mean it can be intimidation here. Courage. Because why would you need courage to forgive a person? That's what I'm saying. Why would you need that courage? Because courage is meaning moving forward. Like I need to move on and move forward because it's an 8. So it means that I need to have courage and strength. But you've got these energies like, I need courage and strength to persist to keep doing the same thing. For you to forgive me. Can you forgive me so we can do the same thing again? Like a coming and going. But we will clarify these though to see what they are. It's not the other two readings have been really easy for me to read the cards, but these ones are very scattered. So it's making me feel as if something ain't quite right here. Gemini, Sun rising Venus, Jupiter North Node for the 7th to the 14th. Compassion. So somebody's going to ask you to, or feels as if you should have a little bit more compassion. You should be compassionate to them. You should forgive them, and you should be more compassionate to their feelings and to what they want and their needs and desires. That you should have courage and strength to forgive them. They enter into your dreams, but you're supposed to have compassion for them. Now, I ain't going to tell you yes or no. That's up to you. That's going to determine whether your readings are going to say to you that you're supposed to forgive people to do all of this. But they're saying that you're supposed to have compassion for someone's feelings and emotions. Okay. But we'll see what these mean for you. Because to be honest, they don't make too much sense of the story where the other cards actually have. But they're saying have compassion and have strength to forgive this person. Or it's going to take strength and compassion to physically forgive this person. Can still be vice versa. Okay. Compassion and courage and strength to forgive people for whatever it is that they've done to you. Okay. Or you have done to them. Forgiveness. What is forgiveness here for Gemini? Why is this energy of forgiveness? Because you can forgive and forget. You see, Virgo in reverse, none of these are really in reverse apart from a couple. You see, that's what I'm saying. You've got 9 energy here in reverse. This person, you see, if you've been going through gaslighting, that's what I'm saying. Because this is a seriously lost, can't, like, forgiveness, but can't forgive oneself. Through the actual reading of Taurus, I forget which one, I think it was Taurus, I was picking up the woman, and I said, this really feels like a Virgo energy for me, and it was the first card out, and I said, it really feels like a Virgo, it really does, because it was around, like, this person trying to find comfort in everything that they have, okay, and they're patching energies up by, like, buying themselves a load of clothes or something like that, but whatever it is that I do, it doesn't cover up my feelings, it doesn't mask my feelings. Like, I might be able to do myself up and doll myself up and things like that, or dumb myself down or whatever, but like, it can never really compare to the energy that felt within inside about oneself, which means that nothing compares to you. So it's coming across as an extremely gaslighting energy, because somebody could be focused and thinking on this person that much that they can't even find the forgiveness within themselves. They probably don't even know. As I'm saying, if this isn't you, because this is in reverse, this person's finding it very difficult to even forgive themselves. Like as I'm saying, you might be dealing with a fish that could be known as selfish, okay, and that this person just cannot seem to find forgiveness for themselves, and they always seek it for other people, which means they always feel as if other people are supposed to forgive them for what they've done. Like if they make a mistake, they do something wrong, they always ask for forgiveness for like, because this can be gaslighting. That's what I'm saying, it can be, because it really does feel like this in this cards, they don't seem to make much sense. And this is gaslighting, serious ones in reverse. It means that I'm lost and confused and I don't understand why, and you're supposed to forgive me, like you're supposed to forgive me. So can you drop it, forgive and forget the fact that I could have been gaslighting you for God knows how long, and what I feel as if, like, I can't forgive this, like, because it's like this unforgiven energy, like I can't forgive that. I can't forget that. Because I'm picking up the energy of Piscean. Well, I can only really relate of being one, right? Is this energy of like, look, can you forgive, but I can't forget it. Like I can't forget you. I'm thinking about you. I'm thinking about you. I'm thinking about you. I want you. I just can't, because this can be a smothering energy, like someone that smothers someone to death by the amount of thinking and the amount of trauma that this person could individually be going through forgiveness, meaning that they may not have even found that forgiveness within themselves to move on in any way at all, because this cycle could have gone on for a very, very, very long time. And there's this energy of here of where they might be saying, can you forgive me, can we just drop all this and carry on? That's going to be down to you. But this energy here is gaslighting in reverse. Because I can't seem to find myself living without you. There you go. So dreams is Piscean 3. So you've got a very mixed contrast of cards really, Gemini, for this. Because dreams is Piscean. Someone could be dreaming of a Pisces, or it's to do with their sleep apnea as a general message, but we'll get onto those when we do your you versus them. Okay, but like dreaming of this person here, and then because dreaming, I'm picking up dreaming and scheming. Like I'm trying to dream and scheme how to get you back. Like I can't stop thinking about you, I want you back. Why are you not paying attention? Why are you basically just coming up as very selfish, that you won't listen, you won't pay attention to what I want and what I need? Why is it that I'm stuck with you, can't get rid of you, can't think? This is what I said through your channeled stuff about the bluffing energy. And the ultimatums that may come in, because this is karmic energy. No matter how you look at gaslighting, gaslighting is metaphysical. It still means metaphysical. Now Taurus, in their you versus them, that was extremely metaphysically lost here. Okay, but like, I can't get over the loss. I can't get over you. If an ultimatum comes into this person, and they're thinking about the person, because dreaming can mean thinking about someone day in, day out, like nighttime cycle, day cycle, night cycle, okay, or the name Michael. And I'm thinking about you day in and day out. Constantly do I think about you, think about you, think about you, think about you. But the energy of gaslighting and 9 is where it never really reaches an ending. It just starts again exactly the same as it was before. Okay, so if you've gone through this cycle so many times and nothing compares to Chris Cornell and nothing compares to you constantly all the time, where I can never just seem to drop that one thing, and we've gone through this over and over and over again like a scratched record, and you want me to forgive this energy here, you're just gaslighting me. That's why. So that is like, I can't stop thinking about you whether I'm with you or without you. That's why that's telling me that the blind man's bluff is really just someone that bluffs. They're bluffing. No matter what they do or what they say, they cannot get someone off their mind. 24/7, they're bluffing. They're feeling it. They're also thinking of a way back in, but can't get out and can't get away. Because the energy, what I'm feeling and trying to channel, is karmic gaslighting. Karmic gaslighting. So, like, I can't get in, I can't get away, I can't get out, I can't stop thinking about you, but I can't change you. I can't get you off my mind. I can't get you out of my feelings, out of my thoughts. Like, I constantly think of that one thing that you did to me, that one thing that I can't ever seem to get right. Someone that's obsessed. This is an obsession that this person has of trying to never, like, things just don't never work out. Like, the same thing happens to this person everywhere they go, in every relationship, maybe in every circumstance that they've ever found themselves in. They've maybe found themselves alone, that the fact that they're like, they might be like segregated from family, can't get on with my family. Every relationship I've been in ends up doing the same thing to me. Every friendship that I've ended up looking at or being, does it end up exactly the same way as it always has done? This is no two sides of the coin is the same. It's just like I'm completely and utterly stuck with the karmic energy of that's just all metaphysically lost, can't compare, and just like lost, completely lost, looking for forgiveness. This person here needs to look for forgiveness within themselves. They don't need to look for forgiveness in anybody else to ask for forgiveness. This person needs to remain single for quite some time to find themselves, because if you're finding yourself with this person, dreaming about this person but coming up in reverse, this is being turned off and turned down and told no. This person here, it depends on who it is, but this one's upright, this one's downright, right? So downright arrogant, downright rude is what I'm hearing. But again, this is turned down. I told you no. I said no. I said no. I said leave me alone. I want to be left alone. I don't want bothering. I got dreams, aspirations, things that I want to do myself. I think of me. I'm a selfish person. I don't give a shit. Do whatever you want. Write it down. But I ain't leaving. I ain't going. I'm just staying here. And I'm also being exactly who I am. And if you don't like me for who I am, then why is it that you're still here? Why are you still in my energy? Because I can't live without you. I know I don't want to live. I don't want to go. I don't want to live anymore. You see, this person here, I did, in your channel messages came up around afraid not, right? And which is, I always say Pisces is afraid not because it's a hangman, right? So I'm picking up though, because I picked up the hanging tree and I can't live anymore. Like, I'm just about to, like, I just can't live. I can't cope. I can't get through this anymore. I can't do it. Like, so there could be like death threats. There could be ultimatums that come out through this energy. But there was a devastating ending for somebody that was thinking about calling it quits. Because I forget what I actually said through your channel stuff. You'll have to watch it. But just about to call it quits. Swinging from the rafters. That was it. Ralph or Ralph. But like swinging from the rafters, like I can't take it anymore. I can't physically bear it, like living anymore. Like I don't want to live. I don't want to feel anymore. I can't feel anything. I just feel numb. I feel lost. I don't want to live. I can't cope. I can't continue. I can't do it on my own. I can't live without a person. I can't live without a thing in my life, Stephen or King. But I can't live without a thing in my life. I can't cope. I can't cope. Gemini, I think it was your reading, or was it Taurus, which would have been a Sagittarian energy as well because of 5. That was someone that lost their mother or their father, and they're finding it very difficult to cope in life. Like, finds it very difficult to live by themselves. Like, they just can't cope. They can't cope. And that came up as someone that had lost a mother or a father, and they just can't get over it. Like, they just can't get over it. But energy is still coming through as that energy that's of loss here. Courage blocked, 4 of Pentacles. So some of you are having a lot of courage and strength to actually say no. This could be a Scorpio, it could be a Leo or an Aquarius here, 8. But like, this is a no. This is a no to this energy. No. Because whichever way you look, whoever the fuck it is, I don't mind. But like, you know, you've got this energy of like, I can't live, I can't think, I can't breathe, I can't do anything, I can't live without you, I can't live with you or without you, I can't do anything with it. Like a person that thinks about a person that much that when they're not there, I've got no idea on how to fucking do this myself. Like, I can't live without you in my life. Like, you have to be in my life. And I can't live without you in it. Okay? And this energy is coming across as someone that's fucking like lost their mind. They're smothering the energy. It's like smouldering a fire, right? Smouldering a fire. Like if you had a fire, okay, it's kind of like having to put like a fireman's cloth over it, and then you lift it up and it's just smoke everywhere. Okay, so I don't know what that is about smoking or like a fire, but like a fire blanket. Do you know what I'm saying? It's only an analogy. I don't know what it's coming up for. But like, you know, you put a blanket over something and it completely smoulders it and puts it out and it can't breathe. It's got no oxygen. So something around an oxygen mask or a CPAP or like too much oxygen. So it might be my pressure. So I might be just diagnosing myself here. But like too much pressure and it's putting things out. But this is also, like I said, this is like putting oil on water and wondering why it doesn't mix. Virgo and water signs don't mix here. Because if this is a Pisces if this is all up in your chart, man, y'all don't mix with yourself. You're probably fucking lost to shit. Sorry. But like, you know, that's if you're a Virgo Pisces. But like, oil and water does not mix. It will never mix. It will never play well with others, and it will never mix well whatsoever. Because it doesn't. It's components that don't mix. Water and oil do not mix well whatsoever. Okay, it smoulders, it fucking morphs, because they're both mutable signs. So oil swims around water like, and just can't understand why the hell it doesn't mix. It just doesn't. It's like one of those globes that you turn on the switch, and then like one of those lanterns, and it just goes boom, 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 like that, and it just like forms like a jellyfish kind of thing, right? Ain't gonna work. I don't think it ever will. That's what I'm saying. If you've gone through this time and time after time, and the true colours have really shined through the shining here, and you've picked up so many signs of a person gaslighting you or you gaslighting them, whichever way, the signs are like to the point where somebody started to write it in capitals. Okay, so now it's kind of like, well, the writing is truly on the wall now. If you haven't got this by now, the oil and water, I mean, fuck, bro, this is the first time you've ever heard me speaking this. But this is what Spirit is saying to me. If you have not noticed so far that water and oil do not mix, then why do you think that is? Because you're blocked out. No, it don't work. I don't think it ever will work. It never will work. Because the signs, the warning signs have been here many a times that you could have gone through this over and over and over again like a scratched record, Gemini, realising that oil and water don't play well, they just don't mix. They don't mix. Okay. Dr. Mix. I'm also hearing Claudia or Dr. Mix. Something doesn't mix well with the doctors. Or someone needs this is what I'm saying. This can be a doctor's appointment. This could be a lack of courage and a lack of strength to do things for oneself. This could be a manic depressant. This could be someone that's seriously, clinically got something wrong with them. And I said this for ages in Virgo reading. It's someone that is in denial, that it can't be fixed spiritually, whether it's the doctors or not. This situation cannot be fixed spiritually. This is not a spiritual healing. This situation in life can be fixed spiritually. No. Because this can mean this isn't physical, it's metaphysical. Which means that it cannot be sorted out by a person, because it could be medical, but it's not spiritual, because it doesn't mix. Like the twin flame saga soulmate situation doesn't live well with others, doesn't play well with others, does not mix, does not match. It just doesn't. Okay, it's a mismatched pair, completely and utterly on the different ticket plane. You got on that plane, I got on this plane. Fuck it, where did we end up? We got on the wrong train. You know, we got on a train, we pretty much just jumped on the first train coming, and or trainer or a teacher, but we got on the first train, and then we got halfway to London, realising that fuck, we actually wanted to go up north, and we went down south. Shit. We got to London and realised that we actually wanted to go up Sheffield. Oh dear. You went in the wrong direction, right? That you're going in completely different directions because oil and water don't mix. That's a new one. Well, it doesn't, but it's the first time that Spirit has really got me to look at that. Oil and water don't mix. So we're going to leave it at that at the moment, Gemini. That is your free part. Now, if you want to really get deep down and dirty in your actual reading, right, that's where I'm going to do a you and a versus them, their thoughts and feelings, their emotions, what their plans are, what they're thinking about you, what they're planning to go over, your side of what you've got in your mind, what you've got in your life, work, career, finances, children, exes, okay, but then how that compares to like a Chris Cornell. What compares to you? What makes this work? What doesn't make it work? Or will it never work? Whatever messages come out will be within one side against another side's. One's life, this life, okay? And the thoughts and the feelings, the mind process that goes through someone, that keeps you fully aware of what is going individually on in one's life or mind compared to the other one. It's a mind game, okay? Minefield of shittery, so, or slattery. But anyway, you will only find that one over on the full access bundle. You've got your channel stuff, you got this. So any like, share, comment, subscription, donation or super chat really helps out the channel. If you really want to help me out and you want to join Patron, then obviously you get a back catalogue of stuff, but it only goes to the full access bundle, and that will be a you versus them for the 7th until the 14th. Okay? Alright guys, thank you so much for joining. I really do appreciate it, and I will hopefully catch you over there.